just received a great question from Monica, and she asked, what do I do with all of this end-of-year data that I get on the students that I've been working with? That's a great question, because a lot of times what happens is we get all this end-of-the-year data, we look at it and think, great, this is fantastic, these kids did well, maybe these kids didn't, end of year, I'm going on summer break, done. I want to challenge you to push yourself with that data. And here's what I suggest you do with that end of the year data. I suggest you take it out, you lay it out. If you have your scores, whether you're using AimsWeb or if you're just looking at unit assessments based on reading or math, whatever you're looking at, when you have students who their names are listed going down the rows in columns, you're going to look down the column, and that's going to give you a picture of how well you are teaching, because that gives you the overview of all of the students' scores. If you look across, going horizontally across, that tells you the scores of how the child did. I want you to really look at first how your class did overall. If you see that a lot of kids did not meet benchmark, did not do well, then you take that as a sign that there's something that you need to improve on with your own professional development. If your kids did great, fantastic. But what you want to do with the data is create some kind of plan. What are you going to do next year to improve? And even if your kids did fantastic, there's always ways for you to improve your instruction. So I challenge you to really look at those scores, see how your kids did, compare. Go back to the beginning of the year and compare to where the kids are now. Go back even and take your scores at the end of this year and look and see what your class did at the end of last year and see what kind of growth you had. And I want you to think about what kind of changes did I make this year that may have caused growth in certain areas, or what kind of changes did I make that maybe, kept kids from growing, and where am I going to go next year? So you always want to end the year with, where did you come from? Where did you end up? And what is your next step for getting to be that better teacher that you're set to be? So those are a few things that you can do with your end of the year data. I hope this helps. Remember, if you have any questions, go over to howtobeasuccessfulteacher.com, fill out the contact form, or visit me on my Facebook page and ask away. Have a great day.